Edgewood Academics and check it out. Now, I predicted this was going to happen, but recently, the police commissioner of New York, he made a very problematic statement in my opinion. Some people said they had no issue with it. It was very surprising to see the reaction to this. Basically, the police commissioner of New York basically casted the entire genre of rap as a bunch of thugs who promoted violence, and basically they glorify this life that lead to shootings like what happened at T.I.'s concert.
Can you tell us anything new?
Well, I just had a briefing from Detective Chief Aubrey, who's leading that investigation. We feel we'll wrap it up very quickly. We have a pretty good idea of what happened. The crazy world of the so-called rap artists, who are basically thugs that basically celebrate the violence they've lived all their lives. And unfortunately, that violence oftentimes manifests itself during their performances. And that's exactly what happened last evening.
You know, it's been a long time since we've seen any kind of problems in the rap world or in the thug culture that has been so prominent and so violent. It's been a long time in New York City. Did you think you left that behind when you were police commissioner first time back in the 90s?
Not at all. We made an arrest last year of a character that's still basically awaiting trial. That him and his cast of characters were involved in a whole series of crimes.
Now, I took issue with that particular statement because while there are a bunch of niggas who love rapping about toting their guns and they savages, they pistols, they selling drugs, there's a bunch of other rappers who aren't even on that. I mean, if you use the internet these days like we do, you will notice that there's a lot of people who ain't on that bullshit. Look at Chance the Rapper, Lupe, and there's tons of other people you could point to. But in reality, it's the audience who want to hear the savage shit. I mean, listen, I have niggas tweeting at me today. Hey, yo, Akademiks, man, listen, I hear you covering all this other shit, but what up with the coon shit, though? Niggas want that fucking savagery. So when I hear somebody of power, and he's in a position of power, trust me, a guy who's a New York police commissioner, when he says hip-hop rappers are just all thugs, it tells me that he's labeling the entire genre, and while he might be right even about the majority of them, somebody in a position of power who could lock you up, pin a case on you, make sure your ass don't get out, him saying that shit as a blanket statement is concerning, okay? However, we saw the recent events that happened at the T.I. concert where Troy Ave was caught on camera busting his guns. He got shot. His man died, and he was shooting at other people, and other people got shot. We have seen, and we could tell that the venue wasn't going to be down with that fuck shit. I mean, you ain't really making money if you're going to invite niggas who should be performing, but they shooting. So I told y'all that they were probably going to cancel all these hip-hop shows, and they have. Now, they have canceled 6 shows, and they didn't want to make it blatant by only canceling the nigga shows, so they just canceled 6 shows, okay? So it's not all hip-hop, but it's majority hip-hop. So 4 out of 6 are hip-hop, including Joey Badass, Vince Staples, YG, and Mac Miller. But they came out with this statement. They said, in light of last week's tragic event, we're acting with an overabundance of caution and coordinating a going forward strategy with the New York Police Department that may also include a curfew. A fucking curfew, okay? Now, if you don't know what that curfew means, they're probably saying, oh, all you motherfucking niggas, you gotta have day parties now, my bad. You niggas can't be doing shit at night. Once the street lights go on, you niggas is up to coonery. Fuck that. You niggas gotta be out of our venue by 10 o'clock, okay? They're trying to put in some restrictions because they know niggas act up. It's like the it's like when niggas see the full moon, you know how people turn into the werewolf? If you watch a motherfucking werewolf show, basically niggas just turn into savages. So they're thinking about a curfew. But not only a curfew, because they've even went further to say, because these discussions with New York Police Department are ongoing, we will be postponing a few of our shows, okay? Again, they have canceled a bunch of shows, but it wasn't only hip-hop. Yes, Guns N' Roses got canceled, but I don't give a fuck about them. They're probably just trying to throw some smoke in the mix. Say, y'all just can't blame it squarely on just them not fucking with niggas. But in reality, they ain't fucking with niggas, okay? Mac Miller, Joey Badass, YG, and I know Mac Miller ain't black, but it's pretty much hip-hop. They're saying that hip-hop is bringing the energy they ain't with. That fuck shit, they ain't with it. Vince Staples, they ain't with it, okay? And even though I don't think none of these rappers, other than the exception of YG, really even have overhyped lyrics about violence, they don't give a fuck, though. They've just chalked up hip-hop as just some violent culture. So, again, man, this is the bed that a lot of people have made, and now we got to lay in this as hip-hop. You know what I mean? Again, for you guys, your fans, if you're in the New York area now, that's another venue you can't go to see a favorite performer. Now you got to go to New Jersey, or you got to go to Philadelphia, and even it will go to there soon. Summer Jam is coming up. So Hey, we'll see, man. Get a comment box. Make sure you guys like, definitely subscribe to Academics. I'm out.